What do you think if you just sign a petition? You have a chance to receive 1 million United States dollars? This is not a joke but a surprising strategy of billionaire Elon Musk, who always surprises the world with his unpredictable moves. But behind this seemingly generous act is hidden a bold political game, enough to shake both the mainstream media and the American elite. Is this a game-changing move? Let's discover the surprising truth in today's video. According to Reuters, on October 19, 2024, billionaire Elon Musk attracted strong attention when he announced at a campaign event that, every day from now until Election Day, he will randomly award $1 million to anyone who signs a petition supporting the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and the Second Amendment, right to own guns. This is an unprecedented strategy in the history of political campaigns, both creative and bold. Through this action, Musk not only takes advantage of the psychological stimulation of financial rewards but also turns signing a petition into a powerful viral event, attracting the participation of many Americans. The amount of $1 million per day, which seems large, is actually a very small cost compared to the huge advertising costs of traditional election campaigns. This shows that Musk is deeply aware of the viral power of breakthrough actions in the age of social media. Furthermore, Musk's approach is not limited to the financial aspect but also arouses curiosity, thereby promoting people's interest in two important amendments that are often obscured in political discussions. This policy is not simply a lottery game but also aims to raise public awareness about freedom of speech and the right to own guns, two issues that are always at the center of controversy in American politics. One of Elon Musk's major goals in carrying out this campaign is to overcome the strict censorship of the mainstream media, which is considered biased and often hinders information related to former President Donald Trump and conservative values. Musk frankly admitted that traditional media, including major TV stations such as CNN, MSNBC, or social media platforms such as Facebook, Google, do not report on campaigns like this. This poses a big challenge for Musk when he wants his message to spread widely. To overcome this, Musk used a creative and ingenious approach. With a reward of $1 million per day, he not only attracted public attention but also forced media outlets to cover the event. This was like a two-for-one arrow, promoting the petition without having to pay large advertising costs, while exposing the bias and control of information in the mainstream media. News outlets, even if they did not support Musk, still had to cover the event because of its high level of attention. This strategy demonstrated Musk's deep understanding of how media works in the digital age. He transformed himself from the censored person to the central character of the story. A clever way to regain control of information. Furthermore, using social network X, formerly Twitter, as the main platform also allowed Musk to amplify the message without being limited by the censorship algorithms of other large platforms such as Facebook or Google. Elon Musk's move to pay $1 million a day to petition signers has sparked a strong backlash from Democrats. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro has publicly expressed concerns about the legality of using money to influence election results. Shapiro called Musk's plan to gain attention and support from Pennsylvania voters deeply troubling. Democrats have argued that the move could be considered an indirect form of vote buying, which violates core principles of democratic elections. They say the intervention not only distorts the electoral process but also sets a dangerous precedent for using money to sway political opinion, given the already stringent election regulations in the United States to prevent abuse. The fact that a billionaire has publicly donated such a huge amount of money has increased pressure on law enforcement agencies to investigate and take action if necessary. The reaction from the Democratic Party also reflects the tension between the two major political factions in the United States. While Elon Musk has expressed clear support for Donald Trump, the Democrats see this as a direct attempt at political manipulation, further dividing the public. This is especially important given that Musk is not only a billionaire but also owns social network X, where he can spread political messages effectively and almost unchecked. In an interview, Elon Musk frankly admitted that he felt his future could be in serious jeopardy if the Democrats won the 2024 election. According to Musk, the Democrats would not let him off the hook for his public efforts to support Donald Trump and his provocative moves such as holding a political lottery. He also mentioned that if Trump lost the election, he could become the target of investigations, prosecuted as a private citizen, without the immunity enjoyed by former presidents. Musk hinted that the Democratic Party elite could use legal and media power to punish him, just as they did with Donald Trump. This shows that Musk is not only betting politically, but also protecting his personal existence and freedom in an increasingly polarized context. Musk's fears are not unfounded. especially when he considers how politicians and the media have investigated, criticized, and impeached Trump over the years, from the tax fraud allegations to the January 6 incident at the Capitol. This fear also reflects Musk's awareness of the power of the political and legal system in the U.S., where billionaires can be stripped of power quickly if they are not on the winning side. At the same time, this explains why Musk invested so much in promoting the petition and using the social network X to spread the message. This is not only a political strategy but also a way to protect himself from the possibility of being punished by the opposition if he fails. Elon Musk believes that a group of billionaires and politicians, notably Bill Gates, are secretly supporting Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party to prevent the return of Donald Trump. One important reason Musk emphasizes is the fear of the elites about the possibility of publicizing the client list of Jeffrey Epstein, a financier involved in serious sex scandals. Musk implies that many powerful figures could be exposed if Trump is re-elected, which would seriously threaten their reputation and power. Not only stopping at financial support, such as Bill Gates' $50 million donation to the organization supporting Kamala Harris. Musk also points out the close connection between these billionaires and mainstream media and nonprofit organizations. They take advantage of these tools to influence public perception, directing public opinion in a way that is beneficial to them. Musk's analysis shows that this is not simply a political war, but a power struggle between factions in the American elite. Elon Musk has shown his ingenuity in using mainstream media to serve his strategy without the huge spending of traditional campaigns. Instead of directly buying ads or cooperating with major media, Musk launched a program to reward $1 million per day for those who signed the petition. This action quickly attracted attention from both the media and the public, especially in the context of mainstream media platforms being accused of bias against the Democratic Party. A special point in Musk's strategy is that he does not directly attack major media companies but cleverly turns them into tools to convey his information. Offering huge rewards has forced news sites, even if they do not want to report the news to attract readers. As a result, the petition received a strong spread beyond the X platform, Twitter, reaching people who do not have access to non-mainstream media channels. This is an extremely smart and cost-effective move. According to analysis, the amount of $1 million per day is nothing compared to the budget of hundreds of millions of dollars of a presidential campaign. But in this way, Musk has gained attention not only from the media but also from the public, getting his message through the information blockade that he believes is manipulated by big media and big tech. This proves that Musk is not only a businessman but also a top media strategist. Elon Musk has cleverly exploited the U.S. government's "we the people" rule, which requires the White House to formally respond to any petition that reaches 100,000 signatures within 30 days. This rule ensures that issues of public concern are considered and responded to transparently. By holding a petition signing event in support of the First Amendment, free speech, and Second Amendment, gun rights, Musk has not only called attention to himself but also put the Biden administration in a difficult position. The issue here is how the Biden administration has expressed its views on the rights enshrined in the U.S. Constitution. Musk seems to want to force the White House to clarify its stance on these fundamental freedoms, especially in the current political climate, when gun control policies and free speech are being debated. Kamala Harris' ambiguity about supporting gun rights, using weapons for self-defense but not publicly supporting ownership, is a typical example that Musk wants to exploit to attract public attention. This strategy is not only to put direct pressure on the government, but also to directly hit the perception of the American people, forcing them to face the question, is the current government really protecting people's rights or is it manipulating them? This is a way for Musk to reshape the way the public thinks about the role of government in protecting basic rights, while clarifying the difference between the policies of the current administration and Donald Trump's America First perspective. Since buying Twitter in 2022, now X, Elon Musk has gradually changed his view of the media and its impact on society. Previously, Musk was a supporter of the Democratic Party and was seen as a politically neutral billionaire. However, owning a large social media platform has given him a deeper understanding of how mainstream media and big tech platforms, like Facebook, Google, manipulate public perception. Musk realized that algorithms and the way media operate not only guide how people consume information but also strongly influence their beliefs, opinions, and behaviors. Large social media platforms, under pressure from political and financial elites, have become tools for controlling perceptions, not simply information. They have the ability to shape public opinion by promoting or suppressing certain issues. such as the Hunter Biden laptop incident or other sensitive political scandals. When running X, Musk not only sees the raw data of how users interact, but also understands tactics such as information manipulation, creating divisions in public opinion, and emotional manipulation. This is why Musk decided to break the media matrix by launching direct information strategies, not through mainstream media. Creating a $1 million daily lottery event to attract attention is a typical example of how Musk uses social media to break the monopoly of big media. With his acumen and strategic vision, Musk has turned X into a counterweight to mainstream media, not only in spreading information but also in shaping the way the public approaches the truth. Through the data provided by X, Musk understands that blinding the public is not only about limiting information, but also about controlling the way they think about the issue. Therefore, Musk's actions are not only an election strategy but also an information revolution to reshape the truth in an era of media manipulation. Elon Musk is acutely aware that mainstream media and social media platforms have been successful in manipulating public attention, causing it to be drawn to non-core issues. Sensational events like the gender equality case, the Black Lives Matter movement, or controversial statements by politicians are all used to distract attention from truly important issues like free speech and civil rights. Musk understands that to change the situation, it is necessary to create a large enough focus to pull Americans back to core values like the Constitution. Launching a signature campaign in support of the First and Second Amendments, with a $1 million reward per day, is not only a smart communication strategy, but also a powerful message. He uses the lure of rewards to capture public attention, forcing them to think about the fundamental values at stake. This not only generated a lot of interest, but also challenged the mainstream media to cover his campaign. Instead of letting the public get caught up in peripheral issues, Musk directed them back to seeing fundamental values, such as freedom and civic responsibility. Elon Musk's move can be seen as a sophisticated battle of wits to disrupt the media matrix and change the direction of public perception. In a context where the mainstream media controls information to manipulate public opinion, Musk used these same tools to spread his message. He took advantage of the rule that a petition reaching 100,000 signatures would force an official response from the White House. This not only created political pressure but also forced the Biden administration to publicly announce its stance on the amendments he was defending. Musk did not simply want to influence the election or support Donald Trump. Instead, he is trying to reshape how Americans view national values and policies. Forcing people to sign a petition is not just a symbolic act, but also a call to awareness of what really matters to them: freedom of speech and the right to self-defense. These are two values that are fundamental to the U.S. Constitution, but have been overshadowed by political squabbles and sensationalist media. More importantly, Musk is challenging current leaders. If the Biden administration and Democratic candidates do not take a clear stance on this issue, it will highlight their ambiguity and lack of accountability to the public. This could help shape public opinion against Democrats, creating opportunities for conservative candidates. With his superior strategic thinking and ability to leverage the media, Musk turned this campaign into a tool of struggle not only on the political but also on the ideological front, forcing both the government and the public to confront big questions about freedom and social responsibility. This is not only a political act but also a social experiment on the public's ability to perceive and defend its values.